So we need to find out the points of discontinuity of the function mod of x upon x, sorry, upon x for x less than x not equal to 0 and 0 if x is equal to 0. Okay, so let us find out what is happening at x equals to 0. Okay, what is your left hand limit? Left hand limit means limit of x tends to 0 minus. Okay, it means you are actually talking about x less than 0. Okay, this would mean x is not equal to 0. So the value of the function is actually mod of x upon x. But since x is less than 0, mod of x would be minus x. Okay, so this would be minus x upon x, which is equal to minus 1. Fine. And what is the right hand limit? Okay, so what is the right hand limit? At limit of x tends to 0 plus, again it means tending towards 0 plus, it doesn't mean equal to 0. So this is mod of x upon x, but when x is greater than 0, that is when x is greater than 0, mod of x would be equal to x. Okay, not minus x. So this would be x upon x, which is equal to 1. Fine. And what is the value of the function at x equals to 0? Well, at x equals to 0, it is given to you that the value of the function is 0. So what have you concluded? That left hand limit is not equal to right hand limit is equal to the value of the function at 0. Okay, is not equal to this. So you can say this, that at x equals to 0, fx is not continuous, is not continuous. So this is the conclusion which you can make. Fine, that f at x equals to 0, fx is not continuous. Now you can even look at the points other than x equals to 0. Okay, so pick up any c which is less than 0. Okay, so this would actually mean x not equal to 0. Okay, this would actually mean x not equal to 0. Fine. And this would be meaning that your your mod of x would be less than mod of x would be minus x. So you have the function which is mod of x upon x, but this would be equal to minus x upon x because x is less than 0 here. It is lying somewhere here. Okay, so let me just put this on a real line. So this is x equals to 0. Okay, so all of these points are your x less than 0, and all of these points are x greater than 0. Clear? So at if you pick up anything here, so mod of x would be equal to minus x. If you pick up anything here, your mod of x would be equal to x. Clear? So this is equal to minus 1. Fine. Now what is the value of the function at c, at such a c? Okay, since you have picked up c somewhere here, okay, so again it is in the domain of mod of x upon x. So that is again your mod of x upon x, or say mod of c upon c. If you substitute the value of c into this, and this would be minus c upon c, which is equal to minus 1. Okay, so you can say this, that limit x tends to c is equal to the value of the function at c. Hence this is continuous at, hence f is continuous at x equals to c. Right. So similarly, you can you can pick up. Let me pick up some other color. So pick up any c which is greater than 0. Greater than 0 I'm talking about, I'm not talking about x equal to 0. So again, this is the domain of x not equal to 0. It means your mod of x upon x, but because c is greater than 0, mod of x would be equal to plus x. Okay, fine. So mod of now limit of x tends to c, mod of x upon x would be mod of c upon c, which would be c upon c. Why I've written c? Because for c greater than 0, mod of c would be equal to c, and this is equal to 1. Now what is the value of the function at such a c? This would be given by mod of x upon x, but substituting c in place of x, we will be getting mod of c upon c. This will be c upon c because mod of c would be equal to c, and hence this will be equal to 1. So your limit as x tends to c is equal to the value of the function at c. So I think I've written it wrong here, at c less than c. So f is continuous at c greater than 0. So what have you concluded? The point of discontinuity is x equal to 0. Clear?